Fire!
Hey guys, FlotownHockey here, and welcome to episode 9 of my Aesthetic Idea of the Day series. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a skeleton from Minecraft. I've created 2 versions of it. The first one looks just like this, and that's in comparison to the original skeleton creature. And the second version looks like this. It actually has a bow and arrow. So I'm going to show you how to make both versions, so stay tuned. Okay, I start out with 15 degrees rotation snap and go to decorative and get a railing small. Flip it so the flat side faces the top and that the rounded end faces you. Next, get a column and place it at a 45-degree slanted angle, just like this, and make it so it goes a little bit inside the ground. Next, you want to get a second column and do the exact same thing. The only exception is to actually place it in the middle of the first column, right there at that center line. And this is going to be his leg. Now you get the railing small and line it up so it's on the edge of the columns, just like that. Next, you want to go to the back side of it and do the exact same thing. Again, a 45-degree kind of slanted angle. And you're going to have to kind of experiment with this side because it's not like the other side. It just messes up, especially since I'm on this hill. Place it so the top column goes in just like that. And get the bottom column and place it halfway in between that top column. Okay, now we have his legs completed. Now we're going to make his top half. You get a railing medium and make it so that the flat, narrow end faces towards you. Just like that. And it looks a little bit too tall to actually be part of the skeleton, but pretty much a third of this is going to be covered by his head, so you won't even see it. And place it in the railing small, just like that. Make sure it doesn't go all the way through to the front. Keep it towards the back a little bit. And you get a building block 1 by 1 and place it at the very top. Make sure that the building block 1 by 1 it goes to the front, not towards the back. Because you want the skeleton kind of hunch forward a little bit. Okay, now we're going to make his chest. You get another railing small and flip it upside down. Then you just kind of stick it right here. Make sure it sticks out from the railing medium because it's actually going to be his chest, not like stuck inside of him. Then you're going to get another railing small and flip it at catty corner angle just like this. Make sure that the rounded end faces outside. Because that's how you want his hand to look. And you're going to do the exact same thing to the opposite side. But again, make sure the rounded end faces outward. And give it a little bit of slant, just like that too. And that arm kind of doesn't look right, but you can edit it. But yeah, besides that, next you want to get an armor ability. Pretty much you can use anyone except for jetpack and evade. And make sure it's on phased and place it on the left side. Make sure it's on the lower portion of the 1 by 1 though. And these are going to be the skeleton's eyes. And always make sure to go to the side and make sure that light isn't sticking out from the armor ability. And to make the mouth, do the same thing to the bottom. Place it dead center. And pretty much just create a giant row of armor abilities. Because he has like a straight face mouth. So I'm going to kind of skip ahead to show you what the finished part should look like. And here's the last piece. So it should be 5 armor abilities on bottom to completely fill it out. Okay, that's your completed Minecraft skeleton. This pretty much is perfect, but if you do want the version with the bow and arrow, you can stay tuned and keep watching. So in order to do this, we're going to go to objectives and get a flag stand and place it right in the middle of his left arm, just kind of to the side. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I make a tower or flag stand. Skip ahead right here to show you what it looks like in the end. Again, you don't need to go too high or too low, but just about at this height. And make sure they're perfectly straight on top of each other. Next, you want to get a railing small and put it at a 45-degree angle and make sure that the flat end is facing you. And place it so it meets the top of the tower of the flag stands. Just like that. And you want to do the exact same thing to the bottom half. My angles kind of got messed up, so I skip ahead to show you what it looks like when it's fitting. You want to make it more vertical like this. Don't leave it too slanted. I kind of messed up, but again, make sure it's more vertical than it is slanted. And make it so the railing smalls connect in sort of like a V or an arrow kind of thing. And that will actually create your bow for the creature. Now you can just keep it like that and put an arrow in his other hand, but I choose to actually put the arrow on the bow. So again, we're going to use flag stands and just turn them to the right and bring them just above the connecting point of the V, and just keep them outside like that, and build a row going across the bow. And it should end up looking like this. And to make the actual like feather part of the arrow, just keep them vertical. Put one about middle, just like that, and get a second one and flip it upside down, and make the kind of spike and go upward, and put it right on top of the first vertical one. Now we'll create the feather part of the arrow. That is the finished creation of the skeleton with the bow and arrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any ideas to submit to be featured on this channel, please leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching.